Hi and welcome to Maths with Megan. For our first video today, we are going to be looking at algebraic terminology, which is a really key skill to understand so that when you go on and use algebra in its many uses, you can then apply your vocabulary. So a variable, this is something that can be changed or can adapt to change. Usually we just think about this as a number, which we don't yet know. So that's X, A, P, Y, M in the ones that you can see on the screen. All of those different letters represent a number that we don't yet know. An algebraic expression is our next definition. What that is it's a collection of one or more terms. Here's an example. 3x add 7 is an expression. 5y minus 4x squared is an expression. So is 3a squared minus 5a plus 8. And so is p minus 3r plus 10s. The number of terms in the first expression is 2. 3x and 7 are both terms. So in the second one, we again have two terms. 5y and minus 4x squared are both separate terms. Then the next one has three terms, and so does the last one. So expressions are made up of terms. And like terms are those that are alike because they have the same letter, the same variable. So x, 2x, and 4x, they're all like terms because they've all got that x variable. You can see 4a, a, and minus 2a are all alike as they all have a terms, a variables. The next are all alike again, they've all got a squared. But what's important to note is that 5a and 8a squared are not like terms. That's because your like terms have to be to the same power. So one's an a and one's an a squared. And again, 5a and 6ab are not alike. One of them's an a and one of them's an ab. So it's important that that variable is identical. A coefficient is the number in front of that variable. So what is the coefficient of this variable below 3a? What about minus 4m? X, 2w over 3, 5 over x over 5, minus y. What are the coefficients of those variables? Well, the first one, it's going to be the 3. The second one, it's minus 4. It's really important that the sign in front of the number is included. In front of an x, there's just a 1. 2/3 for the w, minus 1 for y, and 1/5 for x. So let's identify the following in the expression. Starting off with my terms. So remember, an expression is made up of a collection of terms. I've got 4 terms in that first expression. 2x, 15x, and 7p. Variables, there are letters that represent a number that's not yet known. So we've got an x and p. They're the two different types of letters. Coefficients, these are numbers in front of our letters. So in front of our 2x, it's the 2. Then remember, in front of this x here on its own, that's like having a 1x. So that would be 1. And we've got 7p, so 7. Like terms are terms that have the same variable. That's 2x and x. And finally, constants. Now, we didn't talk about this, but these are just numbers on their own. So this is 15. The one on the right is for you to have a go at. So your expression is 4a plus 2 minus 2a plus 7b. Can you identify the following in the expression? And here are your answers. Your terms are each one of those separately, 4a, 2, minus 2a and 7b. Your variables are a and b. Your coefficients, they're your numbers in front of the variable, is 4 minus 2 and 7. Remember, it's really important that we put the minus in front of the 2. Our like terms are 4a and minus 2a, and our constant, numbers on their own, is just 2. Our next video will be showing you how we collect and identify like terms further.